That's when you're really going to see the amazing results of making your business relatable to your ideal audience. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark Pasternak. I am the CEO and founder of MP Pro. Our mission here on this channel and our mission in our business is simple. It's to make video easy. Because we've been doing this for over a decade and we understand video can be overwhelming. It can be a lot because there's a lot of steps to it, right? There's a lot of things that need to go into it. But our mission, our goal with everything that we do is to make video easy. So on this channel, you can expect everything from DIY, user-generated video, all the way up to hiring a production company, how to do it, what to expect, and to build your own internal video team. So today, we're answering one of the biggest questions I've received in the last week. And that question is, how do I make my business more relatable with video? And I love it. I think this is one of the deepest passions I have, like in my soul, in my heart, because ever since I started my career 12 years ago, it started with acting as Kroger's internal video team in the Nashville division. And so we would make 3 videos a month, if not more, for them. We would interview real people. We'd interview everyone from the cashier to the bagger to the stalker at night. Not the stalker, but the stalker, like stocking the shelves, right? To middle management, to a store manager, to corporate, to the HR manager, to the diversity council manager, to the president of that division. So we were able to really understand the whole organization, right? The hierarchy, if you want to call it, from low to high. And what we did, kind of unknowingly, that first year of my business, what we did was show the diversity of the company, was showing different roles, different people, different ethnicities, everything in between. And I think that taught me a very valuable lesson about how to make your business more relatable with video. And ever since that contract, we've had a line in our business that we're so passionate about that we say we humanize companies, right? And the reason why we say that is because in business, a lot of times it's just about the numbers. Or the focus is so much on the numbers. The focus is so much on the metrics and the KPIs and the SOPs and what are you doing? What's your performance like? All of that matters. That's important. I'm all about it. However, I do think there's a small piece or a big piece that is missed when that's the only focus, right? When the only focus is the metrics on the business and not the metrics on the people. And so that's where the phrase, we humanize businesses, comes alive, right? And that's what we love with video. We love to mix the woo and the practical when it comes to being relatable with your video content, right? And so how do we do this? In our business in the last 12 years, we've never hired an actor. Yeah, we write some scripts, but we outline most things because for us, it's about the message, right? For us, it's really about how do we develop a message that authentically connects and relates to the ideal audience of that business, right? Because that's what's going to relate. That's what's going to create that connection for somebody who want to shop at your store more, for somebody who want to use your services more, for somebody who wants to refer you to their entire network, right? And so when we talk about humanizing businesses, this, I believe, is the best approach to using video in your business. Because all we've done in our career with all of the different video businesses I've had is we use real employees, real leadership teams, real people who work there. Why? Because those are the people that are so passionate about what they do. Those are the people who are living their roles, their responsibilities, representing the company day to day to day. Those are the people who can speak the most authentically to the audience that you're trying to attract, right? It's not that actors are bad. It's not that you can't create TV commercials with non-authentic people, sure. That just hasn't been my specialty, right? That just hasn't been the passion that I have, that our team has had. And so when you think about relating to your audience, what I want you to think about is not just the business solutions, right? It's not just the, here's why we're more valuable than the next person, right? What I want you to think about are the personality traits. What I want you to start thinking about is, how do you as an individual relate to your clients or relate to your customers? What do you do? Like, let's say you're a marketing director or you're a sales director, right? Or, you're the sales director that's going to networking events, or the sales rep that's going to networking events 3, 4, 5 times a week, right? You are talking to so many people. So think, just take a second to think. Throughout your week, throughout your month, what are the most meaningful connections that you're making? Who are the people that you're talking to that excite you, that give you the passion to keep doing what you're doing every single day? Those are the people you want to talk to, and those are the people you want to relate to. So instead of just sticking to the numbers, just sticking to the business objectives, which, mind you, that is what I start my business on. That's important, right? But when you're thinking about relating to your audience and becoming more relatable, start by talking about your personality, or start by talking about the things that your company supports in you, okay? So think about the things that the company supports for you. So for me, obviously I run my own business, so it's not like a company supports me, but I surround myself with people who challenge me, who empower me, and support me in all my crazy adventures, even though they wouldn't do it. I mean, I know I've brought this up a bunch with the buff, but I love a buff because I love ultra marathon running. However, I understand most people do not run ultra marathons, nor do they ever desire to even run a mile, okay? But this is part of my personality. This is part of who I am, right? And so I think when you're thinking about how to relate to your ideal audience, you want to think about the culture of your company. Yes, you have all of the benefits that your company provides your clients, but think about the culture for a second. Especially if you're a small business and you have 2 employees, 10 employees, 20 employees, 50, 100, or even if you're an enterprise and you've got 4,000 employees. Think about, on average, what those employees care about. Because one thing we do, we create a lot of recruitment videos, a lot of onboarding videos, training videos, and culture videos. And one of the first things we do is we try to get an accurate sample size of what their culture is. And we try to find different employees in different positions with different preferences, different likes, different dislikes. And we try to interview as many of them as we can. Because what that does is it creates this group. It creates this community that's relatable, right? That's attractive to a specific type of personality, to a specific type of work environment, to a specific type of even technicality in your business. And so when you're thinking about how can I make my business more relatable with video, it's all about trying to represent the best you can of all the employees, the stakeholders, the clients, the vendors of your business, and really getting clear on what that culture is that you want to represent, and then speak from that, right? Be authentic. If you're a leader in this business, in any business, solopreneur to the CEO of Krispy Kreme, be authentic. And I think that's the one thing that I'm inspired by in my career working with corporations and enterprise companies. Because a lot of people have this idea, oh, they're just a big company, they don't care about people. But I can tell you, I've been working with Krispy Kreme for almost 4 years now. And their CEO inspires me every single time we do a project, every single time he goes on stage, every single time we interview him. Why? Because he cares. He cares about the culture. He cares about the people in his business, and he intentionally goes out of his way to understand all of the differences, all of the likes, all of the personality traits, all of the diversity of the company, and how to respect, encourage, and empower all of those employees, all of those vendors, and almost more importantly, all of the customers that go to Krispy Kreme. We've gone to multiple stores with him just to follow him around and interview him, and he engages with all of the customers of Krispy Kreme. And it's just so inspiring to see that it's not one group. It's not just, elderly women. It's not just young little kids. It's not just middle-aged men. It's everyone, right? And you can tell it's authentic. You can tell that he really cares. And so by putting out a message in your business that's authentic, that's in line with your culture, that's in line with your mission and your vision and your values, man, that's powerful. And then you mix that in with the amazing business benefits and what makes your business stand out. If you can marry those two, holy cow, that's when you're really going to see the amazing results of making your business relatable to your ideal audience. Now, it's not easy. It takes effort. It takes time to understand who is your ideal audience. And I know I talk about that a lot, but I think that's huge because whether it's video content, design content, whether it's HR, whether it's sales, marketing, operations, whatever it is, the more you can truly understand your ideal audience, the more that you can truly serve them and relate to them. And the more that they're going to become raving fans of your business, and they're going to be your greatest advocates. They're going to be the ones that help you grow your business to where you want to take it. And that's true for a solopreneur. It's true for a Fortune 100 company. And it's hard. If the question really is, how do I make my business more relatable with video content? It's capturing authenticity. It's capturing diversity. It's capturing the people of your business, the people of your company, the heart, the soul, the culture, and sharing that as much as you can. Because not only, you're going to be relatable, but when you do that, you're going to have more applicants that are qualified than you can hire. You're going to have more raving customers than you ever thought was possible. But I think the hardest thing for a lot of these companies at whatever size is to be vulnerable enough to understand what is their culture, what do they value, what is their mission, and how do you represent that in your messaging, in your video, and in your content. So that's what I challenge you today. Think about that. Think about your culture. Think about your messaging. Think about what your company really cares about at its core. That is exactly what's going to relate to your ideal audience. That's what's going to relate to any team members, vendors, employees, anybody that your company's going to work with. And the more defined you can get with that, the more relatable that your video content is going to be, and the better that it's going to perform on a day-to-day basis. So let me know down below. Let me know if you feel really confident about what your culture is, because I'd love to hear what that is. Or if you're not, let me know what business you're in, and let me know what you think your ideal audience is. I would love to help you craft even a simple message, right? And for those of you who are here and you're like, okay, I listen to all of this, but I don't even put out video content, but I want to. Down below, I'm linking a free guide that we have. 3 easy tips to create amazing videos using your phone. Because this is where it all starts. Authenticity. If you really want to be authentic and relate to your audience, just use your phone. Yeah, we can create a bigger strategy. We can create bigger quality, higher quality, bigger impact. But to just start this journey of being relatable to your audience, use your phone. So it's linked below. Let me know in the comments, like the video, subscribe, let me know. And if there's anything you're like, I just totally disagree with you, let me know that too, because maybe I'll have you on this show and we can talk about it and debate about it. Till next time, peace.